G'day, this is Lisa Mitchell and you're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Welcome back to Torrent This with Dando, and now I'm joined on the line by a female singer-songwriter who, after receiving critical acclaim for her debut album Wonder, which went on to become a platinum seller, she's become a favourite in the Australian music scene. She recently released her single Spiritus, which will be on her next album due for release later this year, and she'll be performing this Friday night at the Bended Elbow in Geelong. I'm of course talking about Lisa Mitchell. Lisa, thanks for your time, and how's things?
Hey Brendan, yeah, things are good. How about you?
I'm always good, Lisa. All set for the Heavenly Sounds tour?
Yeah, no, it's next week, so very exciting. It's all feeling a bit more real now. Yeah.
Are you using the Bended Elbow show this Friday as like a practice show for the tour? Because it's not officially part of the Heavenly Sounds tour, is it?
Well, I mean, I guess it is part of the tour. But I think it's always lovely for, when you've got a new band together to have a something that you know. So I've played the Bended Elbow a fair few times.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a little warm-up show.
Know what works and what doesn't.
Exactly.
I've been told by management that tickets, they've sold really, really well. But do you still get those gigs where like only 20 or 30 people rock up?
Not so much.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing. But yeah, I've played lots of those ones though when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've said you like to talk and interact with crowd members. What would be the most awkward conversation you've had with a crowd member? The most awkward?
Yeah. I guess like the old "Will you marry me" is kind of always a little bit awkward.
Really?
But it's kind of funny sometimes though. It gets
flattering.
Well, yeah, exactly. Anyone that wants to marry you, it's quite the compliment, I guess.
Well, getting to the new single Spiritus, I saw the film clip for it a while ago. It looks like things with you and Jordan are going pretty smoothly.
Oh yeah, you guys old mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, George's great. I was very appreciative of him lending himself for the video. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. We shot it in Golden, and a good friend of mine, Vanessa Caswell, who's an amazing director. She directed that, and I was really happy with it.
Yeah, it came out really well. I know that Georgia Fair, they're not scheduled to perform, but will Jordan and Ben be heading down to Geelong on Friday?
Yeah, they're playing Geelong.
They are playing Geelong?
They are.
Okay, because they weren't listed on the support, that's all.
I think they are. I should check.
Yeah. Okay.
I should know.
Yeah. I saw you've also taken up yoga.
Yeah. I've always done yoga on and off, and yeah, it's a beautiful way to kind of relax and invigorate yourself at the same time.
It helped with the songwriting for Spiritus, apparently?
Yeah, I guess when you go to yoga classes, it's kind of got this stigma behind it that you have to be really flexible, but when I first started going to yoga, I was so inflexible. And I've been amazed, like, how much more flexible I am now. Like, it's incredible, the body's ability to adapt. I'm always, amazed at it. But, but when you're in some yoga classes, they do a lot of more the scriptures, and like yoga was is based on these 6,000-year-old Indian, a few different texts, but one of them was called the Yoga Sutras, and they're almost like a little book of kind of one-liners, like these profound little one-liners, and they often, like some yoga classes will often speak a lot about the sutras and more of the philosophy behind it.
Yep. And
so I just remember one time the word spiritus coming up in one of these little rants from the teacher. And yeah, that was kind of how I kind of, you hear a word and your ears prick up and you're like, oh, that's such a beautiful word. So that's kind of where some of the inspiration for the lyrics came from.
Do you ever think of like a catchy riff or lyric during the day and immediately write it down, or are you the kind of person who needs to, say, be in a particular environment and frame of mind to write music?
I'm really like that. Like, I know some people love sitting down and having like a 9-to-5 structure and, sitting down at a desk and writing. And I go through phases where I feel like just writing and, and then obviously that kind of sparks ideas for songs as well. But a lot of the time if I'm not, like at the moment, for example, where I'm kind of rehearsing with the band, and I'm more busy and I don't have as much time to myself. It's much more spur of the moment.
Well, you've released Spiritus on the recent EP of the same name. However, it's also set to be on your forthcoming album too, yeah?
It is, yeah. Spiritus is on the album, which comes out in September.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's nearly out.
Yeah.
And it seems still a couple of months away, but we've been making it for nearly a year, so it's quite surreal knowing that people will hear it soon.
What's the atmosphere like at the stables?
At the stables?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the stables is a beautiful studio that we've been recording in. And Dan, he may know from Evermore.
Yeah, the drummer, yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of production work now, and he's really talented, just a complete freak at being creative. And of course, because he plays drums and guitar, and he's a songwriter as well, he wrote a lot of the Evermore songs. It's fantastic having that kind of partnership where you can not be just creative in the production, but also the songwriting as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I come to the table with kind of 98% of the songwriting, and then I'm always really open to Dan's little ideas that he comes up with, as well, like little chord changes here or like a little word change there, and arrangements as well. But yeah, so the stables is great. It's out just out of Melbourne, like half an hour out of Melbourne. So it's nice being in the country and having the space and being able to look out the big windows into the hills. And yeah, I love it out there.
Do you think you'll ever record the song Swallow?
Which one?
Swallow, the song you wrote when you were a girl.
Yeah, wow, you've really done your research. Well done.
Okay.
I couldn't even remember that song. Yeah, no, probably not. I think it's one of those ones that it's better off in your imagination.
Okay, why is that?
Oh, I think I wrote it when I was like 11, and I can still remember it, but it's kind of cute.
Could you sing it for me now?
No, I think it's better. I think it's better left.
Damn, alright then.
Maybe, Brendan, I could record it for you, especially on my iPhone, and send it to you.
I would love that. What would be your annual income from the dollar coins people throw at you on stage?
Yeah, it's definitely getting up there, hey. It's such a hard thing, and I wouldn't in a million years have thought when I was writing that song that it would have that kind of effect when you play it live. And I know that people mean it in a good way. It's it's fun, and it's, they're getting involved with the whole show, but it's really dangerous, and it's kind of awkward, and I don't really like to talk about it because I don't want to
encourage it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine at my own shows because people kind of, I think, are a bit more respectful or a bit more just sensitive.
So do they throw the coins hard at you?
Oh, it's not like a malicious thing.
Okay.
It's just if you're at a big festival and someone is hurdling a coin at the stage, it's gonna, gather a bit of speed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it gets a little bit scary. But I'm playing the song on the Heavenly Sounds tour. But I think in a church we're quite safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're safe there, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, just a couple more questions, I'll let you go. Where do you see yourself on both a personal level as well as your career in 12 months' time?
In 12 months' time. Okay, so that would be what are we in? May
so next
2013. Wow, yeah. Oh, I kind of feel like maybe I'll be living in London for a bit.
Okay.
And I really want to, I love New York, so I'd love to be spending a fair bit of time over there as well. I love the culture. I love everything. So all the people are so positive, and they're just full of art, and they want to show you their ideas, and they want to help you out. And I think being a creative soul, I just felt so at home there. So I'd love to be part of that, melting pot again.
Mm-hmm. Well, just one last question. This is what I ask to everybody. What advice do you have for all aspiring songwriters and musicians?
Keep writing, and everything is interesting if you think it's interesting. So,
that's good.
Anything that is relevant to you is relevant to another human. So, and read The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It's like a 12-week motivated course.
Okay, sweet.
it's really, really, really special.
Bit of a cheap plug there, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Make sure you grab yourself a copy of Lisa's latest EP, Spiritus, as well as her new album once it's released in September. Check her out at the Bend at Arbo this Friday, June 1st, before she heads out on her Heavenly Sounds tour next week. And for the latest news and info, like her on Facebook at facebook.com/Lisa Mitchell Music. Once again, Lisa, thanks for your time and good luck with the tour.
Thanks, Brendan. Nice chatting.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Cheers.